Okay, 9:40. Seems like it's time we just begin. What's good, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to Tech Chess. We're gonna carry on with the project that we had initiated about some 4 days ago, and we're gonna cover a lot. Gonna cover so much. Oh yeah. Well, today we're ending it quite later than expected. I was hoping to cover 4 hours of live coding. I think we're going to do just that. Okay, that was bad. Let's do that again. Hold on. What's going on with my stinger? Guys. My stinger has issues. Okay, rendered it at 120. Let's try it again. There's something up with my transition. I don't get it. It's like it's trying to capture it, but it's not making it. Wherever are you going? Let's see. I mean, it's just decided no. It's just decided it's not working. Not today. Kind of works better. I think we're good to go. But I don't get it. Like, I don't want to understand why my stinger is lagging behind. Maybe I should have rendered this thing with media encoder. But anyway, before we go on with code, let's actually get into let's jump into After Effects for a while. I think this is important. Oh, I think web P. Yeah, let's just go back to After Effects. So you see, it's only supposed to take 2 seconds. What I'm gonna do is just do composition, add to Adobe Media Encoder. It's gonna open Adobe Media Encoder right now. I'm gonna have to change mode of delivery. No, I don't want to do it at H264. Supposed to do it much faster on this. So it's going to output to. Let me just do this. Let me put it to the desktop for now. Okay. It's supposed to take a shorter time than this. Because to be honest, this is the point. 45 frames. 45 frames out of the possible 60. Which is, it's definitely supposed to do it much better than what we expected. But anyway, looks like this one is not working for now. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to composition, add to render queue. Okay, then output module is gonna be in QuickTime format, RGB plus alpha, pre-multiplied is fine, post-render action is okay. And best settings over here, we're gonna use comms rate, which is 60 FPS. Last I changed this was it was at 120 FPS, so I'm gonna change this to, maybe I could use 90, but it's all good. Let's do number 2. Let's see if it is going to drop some frames for us. GPU acceleration, ladies and gentlemen. And boom, it's done. Okay, so I can close this. I can say save. Now time to change that stinger. I'm gonna go to properties, change it back. It's supposed to be time 750 milliseconds. Yep. Better. Now we're back. We're proper. We're acing it. Okay, so just a few things that I remember doing is I remember removing some of my pre-inscribed JavaScript. And it caused us to lose some icons. Yeah, I don't see myself bringing them back, to be honest. Okay, so now that that's out of the way, we can do a lot of things. Let's just first of all and remove. Interesting. Well, gonna pause this. All right, ladies and gentlemen, one thing to address. It's just come to my attention that we are having Instagram hackers. We are having Instagram hackers. Ladies and gentlemen, if you get any weird messages about Bitcoin and getting some Bitcoin into your PayPal account like a free giveaway or shit like that, do not, under all circumstances, do not follow that rabbit hole. Do not, under all circumstances, man. My brother has been hacked, and the people who have taken his account are messaging the people that follow him. They are getting into other people's accounts through the rabbit hole that they are drafting these people through. And several Instagram accounts have been hacked in the past 14 to 15 days, and this is not stopping. So, ladies and gentlemen, you need to be careful. There's no such thing as a free giveaway unless it's been publicly televised on YouTube or gazetted in some sort of manner in social media. Do not, under all circumstances, do not follow this rabbit hole. You're going to get copped. Your Instagram account is going to get copped. Your Facebook is going to get copped. You're not going to have access to any of your stuff. And that's where we are at right now. Furthermore, all these things about Instagram being able to protect your account are false. Because clearly your Instagram and your Facebook, once they're not interlinked and intertwined, you're going to be changed out. So your Instagram account doesn't belong to you anymore. So, ladies and gentlemen, please do not, under all circumstances, do not believe in these free giveaways from weird Instagram accounts that have been hacked. That being said, ladies and gentlemen, let's continue with our piece and let's continue with our live coding session. Now, all right, so let's go on. So guys, we were doing this app.big.php. Okay, so immediate change, that's something that I wanted to achieve. npm run dev so that we can have hot reload as it runs. Drink of choice is Shiriki's brewed coffee. Not bad, very, very good. And we can go on with our coding session. Okay, so this being done, we did finish up with the employees bit of things. We did finish with a huge bang, by the way, in the sense of how it is indeed we're going to be keeping score of each and every single employee and which particular department that they belong to. So the departments are hard-coded and the designations are also hard-coded to be in liaise with the different accounts or different departments that they belong to. Then it's going to follow a LIFO kind of system where the last person who is in is the first person on the list, last in first out, and then it's ordered like that. So the first person who has been registered is this one and is a hostess, I believe. And there's so many things that I've not accounted for. Like, for example, if I come in here to create new employee, I don't have gender in the situation, which is very, very important. So we're gonna add that actually before we go on to contracts and stuff. So I'm going to come in here, admin, employees, create, and I'm gonna come in here into a select situation. So after birth date, we're gonna have gender. So I'm going to do dot column md4 dot column 12. Now I'm gonna do dot column 6, and then inside here we're gonna have a few things. So I'm gonna do a select for bootstrap 5, and in here I'm going to do gender, label for gender, option select a gender. It's gonna be the male or female, of course, and we move. Yes, sorry, come in. You're done. Okay.
The string was off tune,
so you tuned it. Okay, no problem. Just put it on the bed. It's okay.
I played a song.
That's good. All right. Close the door. Be careful. Little cousin. Returning my guitar. All right. So male, female. Then we're gonna have over here we're going to have value. It's going to be I'm not gonna add that option of other because at the end of the day, geez, I don't know if I should cop this, but man, you're either male or female. Let's just put it at that. Let's put it at that. I don't know if that's gonna get me cancelled from YouTube. I don't know, but yeah, as we're coding this, you're either male or female. Anyway, we move forward. So this entire thing about gender, I'm going to take it and we're gonna put it in the edit just after birthday again. That should be designation, marital status, birth date, and then gender. Okay, so we have gender, male or female. Now, number of children, it's gonna be a digit. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is, first of all, we're going to start from the database section. We go to the employees details, and then we look, do we have anything to do with gender? No, we do not. So I'm going to add that in the table. So an enum of gender, and then we're gonna be male or female. And then we're not gonna copy a default. We are not going to have those, and yeah, so there's no default and it's not nullable, so that's how we're gonna leave it. So we're going to be having detail gender like so, and then we're going to have it in here in the select, so wire model, and then we're going to call this detail gender like this, and we move. What's next? So now we'll go back to our app, http livewire admin employees, then create, then we're gonna add gender after marital status. We're gonna do the same thing for here in the edit section. boom. And then in the seeding of this data, like random data, we're gonna do that, the same thing. So we're going to come in here into the employee seeder, and we're gonna add that after marital status. Okay, over here it's not been stated, so we're just going to do faker gender. Okay, gender gender is not there, so I'll just do an if statement over here, and I'll say if I is, let's say if it's divisible by 3, then we set mil. Oh wait, I could do this, yeah. So check this out. So if I is divisible by 3, ask that question. Then if that returns true, set male. If it returns false, female. It's just a random determinant. I'm just going to put this out of 25. Could it be? And then on top of that, I'm going to come in here into the faker first name, and I'm going to do the same thing. So yeah, and then last name can be whatever. Great. Alright, now let's try and run with it. I'm gonna create a new, so I'm going to do PAMFS, because that's to drop all tables, migrate everything, and seed the data. Then we are ready to refresh. Okay, we go to the list of employees. Salvatore Hamann is supposed to be male. Krista Mills is male. Is female, sorry, because the 24 is divisible by 3. 21 is divisible by 3. Clementina, you can see that. 17 is not. 17. Is it divisible by 3? No. Gertrude. Okay, the other one is. What? Hold up. What's going on here? Gertrude is not a. What? Gertrude is not a. Gertrude is not a. It's not a man's name. Okay, we're gonna add a table over here inside this index. Just doing some refining stuff. Add another table over here, so it's gonna call out gender. Or inside basic details, what we're going to do, we're gonna do a BR here, and then we're going to say employee. So we're going to say gender, and then we do this, and then we say employee gender. And we're going to take this and span it. I'm going to span it, put it in there so that we can say text capitalized inside a class. And boom, consider female, male, female, male, female, female. I don't understand. I thought 17 is not supposed to be amongst that. Interesting. Number 5, you can see male, female. What? Okay, this one starts at 0. So if I is equal to 0 and I plus plus, so this one starts at 0. So starting at 0, consider 0 is not divisible. But then now 1 divisible, 2 divisible. Okay, maybe it's if it's not divisible, so males should be the ones that are. Oh yeah, so yeah, if it's not divisible, that way. Not divisible, divisible, not divisible, but isn't. But now coming back to the 9 area, it's divisible, but then you're saying gender is female. But I think we're doing a +1 on all of these. So if this is +1, this becomes what? 10. Still not divisible. Oh yeah, this is not divisible. 10 is not divisible. This one is divisible because we're moving to a 9. This is confusing. I don't know what I did in my code. But anyway, I can see male names and male genders and etc etc. Howell is male, Clementina is female, female, male, female, female, male. I think it's okay. I think it's okay. Alright, now we move on to the next bit of it all. Contracts. We're doing contracts. To employee contracts, we don't have a view for employee contracts, so we can do PA make Livewire or admin stroke employee contract index, and boom, we start it out like that. To do the employee contract is that we need to put up no, the list of employees, whether they have contracts or not, is going to be inside our employees index. So we're going to do employees contracts, and then we do create. We're gonna do a create. Let's see what we'll do. Yeah, we'll just do the create, edit, and all that stuff because okay, let's just admin employee contracts, and then we have edit, and then we have show, then we have edit, index, edit. Oh yeah, we don't have create. All right. So inside index, we're going to show all the contracts. I think best thing is we show everything in a continuous list. Public contracts, and I'm gonna do a function called mount, and we're going to say this contract is equal to contract, which is going to be employee contract. So employee contract, all. And yeah, that's pretty much it. There's going to be a few buttons here. So there's going to be a function here called delete. It's going to take in an ID, and we're going to move on to say that contract in here equal to contract find ID, and then we're going to do contract deletes. But no, actually let's do this. Make inactive. So contract end date. I think it's end date. So I'm going to look for the contracts now. So Control P, contract table. So end date is equal to, I'm going to do carbon now. And then I'm going to say to date string, and I'm gonna end it like that. Now I'm going to say carbon, no, contracts, save, and I'll say this emit done. And then we're going to run what? We're going to say success. Contract has been terminated. It's gonna howl. It's gonna howl. Yeah, that's how it goes. All right. Successfully terminated this contract. I think that's okay. All right, so we move on further. Yeah, okay, so it's the first step for contracts. I'm going to get all the contracts and then show more. So how are we going to show these contracts? I'm going to say employees contracts, and then we're going to do a container fluid, and then inside this container fluid we're going to do a table. No, we're going to do a card. This is going to say list of employees contracts. So what's going to happen is, because we have active contracts, let's do employees active contracts. Then we do .card body. Inside this card body, we're gonna do a table. I'm going to take this table responsive and put it up. Then remove one. Yeah. Now the one thing that I've failed to do already is to put this inside our routes. There we go. So now if we do admin employee contracts, gonna have this, which doesn't have a direct addition into our list of items inside our sidebar. Anyway, so this is going to be table hover, like so. And then we're gonna have some few things like ID, employee, and then we're going to put things like appointment date, and then expiry. And then we're going to put something like what? Salaries, right? Let's look at this. So I'm going to look at it, remuneration. I'm going to do and designation. Okay, so we're gonna seed this data. What I'm gonna do is PA make seeder, and then I'm going to say contracts seeder. Oh, it already exists. Interesting. Okay, then we're gonna go to database seeder, then we're gonna do contract seeder, which is here. For each, no, for I0, I10, I++, We're going to do alright, we're gonna do contract is equal to new employee contract. Then we're going to put this contract employees details, no, I'm not gonna fake a date. About to date string so it means carbon has not been imported properly. There we go. Sub month, and then the value would be a random between 2 months and give a maximum of 12 months contract, right? Let's do 16. And then we put to date string. Then we do end date. This one will be random between 0 and 12. Okay, then the designation ID. It's gonna be another random. This random will be like this one. It will be this one since it's designations, like so. What's next? Contract employment type. ID, which is going to be equal to, again, random. This time it's going to be employment type. Oh. Amount. Okay, the random integer is gonna be between 10 and 100, and no, 10 and 50. Let's do 10 and 50, and then we multiply that by 100 or 1000. Yeah, I'll do that multiplied by 1000. And then contract save. Great. So there'll be no contract path, there'll be a place to upload that later. So PA MFS, let's move on. But we needed to add this to the DPC then, which is here. Which we did not do. Great. So if I come in here and refresh, I'm gonna get this up and running very quick. All right, so now that this is out of the way, we can go back to index over here, or is it this one? I think it was this one. Remuneration. Right. Great. So once we do that, we can come in here, remove this, save it, and then we do a for each loop. And for the for each loop is for contract as contract. Then we move on till down here and refresh this, and you can see these are 10 items, 1 2 3 4 till 10. And then what we're gonna do is contract ID, then employee's name and designation. So we're going to do this. Deflex, flex row, and then there's a flex column. No, we're going to do deflex and then flex column. And then we're doing flex row. This is the first row, flex row. And this one will have a H6 giving us the name, so it will be contract employee user name, which will not be found. Okay, so we need to go and edit out the models which are in app. Hey, models, and then we go to employee contracts. So this is the is active attribute. So what we're going to do inside here, each of these contracts is going to have an employee. So employee return this belongs to, and then we're going to say employee class, no, employees detail class. So now once we have that for employee, it should be clear. But employees don't have users, right? Or employee users. So then it should be by default running. Employees detail. Could it be that? Could it be we had that as constraint? That's fine. So what's going on? Employees detail, employee contract. The contract has employee. So inside the index, we did employee. Oh, the contract itself has employee, right? Employees detail has user. User has name. So unless belongs to is not the right one. About has one. Let's try has one. We see if that works. Consider it's employees details, employee contract ID in where clause. So the part for the user has a problem. You have user this, return this belongs to user class. But this ideally shouldn't be having a problem. So let's try that. I'll close this. Let's try this. I'm gonna go to this employee contract index. I'm going to remove this. Okay, so we have this ready. There's something up with this. There's something going on. This one will go. Wait. Employees detail ID is 13. So this one should be inside the model. There's a problem inside the model. Okay. It needs to be public. Public function employee, return this belongs to employee's detail. And employee has a user, employee's detail as a user. Going back to index, can use user. Let's see if that works. And nothing. Let's try has one. So it says column employees details, employee contract ID. Let's try ID like this. Okay, so we have it. I think we have it. We have this. So you can see I think flex column was not the right way to go. Not sure why this is behaving like this. We could do it like this, and then we just do a break tag in between that. Now I'm actually going to go and copy from this side over here, this index. You can say flex column, flex column. I'm gonna use this. This was actually a H5. And then this was small. And then this was on a flex column. Let's try that. Well, it works. It definitely works. Most likely you didn't even need to do a break tag between the two. Yep, that's it. So the next thing is the appointment date, which will be over here. contract start date, and all this needs to be in carbon wrapper. So carbon parse, and then we format it. And the format will be JS or JS, like this, and then I'll do \of. The month will be an F, the year will be a Y. I think that's it. Saleh, sorry, I didn't see your comment, man. I had not seen your comment. Good evening. Good evening. Green. I'm not gonna expose all of you. Where's my code? Okay, welcome to the stream, people. Look at this. Look at this. So things are looking up. 2nd of March 2022, 2nd of May 2022, 2nd of October 2021. You can see none of these dates are like today or yesterday or something like that. And then we have expiry date, which is going to be end date, which is gonna be looking like this. You can see 2nd of January 2023, 2nd of September 2023, 2nd of April, 2nd of January, 2nd of January, 2nd of April, like all this. And then we're gonna come into the next part of here, over here, which is remuneration. We'll be back, gents and ladies. We will be back. All right, we're back. Sorry for the long wait. For those guys who are waiting, for those guys who had left because, well, I mean, I really can't explain myself. I had some little bit of some chores to do, but we're back. We're back and we're proper. All right, so what we had done so far is we had sorted out appointment date and expiry date of the contract, and then we have remuneration. And then now for remuneration, what we can do is, since it's going to be broadcasted in Kenyan shillings, we're going to do it at KS, and then we're going to put in here number format. Number format of contract amount. Is it amount or salary? Let's see. So it's gonna be amount KES, but I think should be salary KES. Let's just do it like that. God damn. Don't know where these coughs are coming from. I'm not even sick. Salary underscore KES. And then the next thing we're going to sort out is actions, or actions. So inside actions, we're going to do .d flex, I love flexbox, .flex rule, .flex call, or we can just do btn primary .m1 check. Let's do that. And then what we can do, we can say justify content center, and then over here in actions we can do class of text center. Save. Boom. All centered. Very well done. We can even add another button. I don't care. So this button is added, so you can see. All right, so btn primary, we can do secondary. We can do dark for the second one. We can do warning, and then we can do danger. So this one is for termination, so I'm going to do i.fas.fa trash. Right, okay, then the next one we're going to do i.fas.fa edit. Then this one is going to be i.fas.fa. So this one is going to be for it's going to be edit delete. This is going to be for showing, so it's going to be address code. And then this one next is going to be i.fas.fa paper. Is it paper? No. Let's see. Font awesome 5, in fact. Let's do this. Let's type contract. Yeah, file contract. Let's do that one. File contract. And boom, we have it. So I can do this one as dark first, and then we can do this one as we can do it as dark as well. Maybe it's beneficial. Then we can do tooltips for each button. So you can see this database toggle tooltip, top, title is tooltip content. So I'm going to put that in each and every single one of these buttons. So this one is a tooltip. It's gonna be so this tooltip is gonna be what? This tooltip is gonna be it's gonna take, okay, so this is how it appears actually. Tooltip content, yeah. So this is it's gonna be print contract or view contract. And this one is going to appear conditionally if they have their contract path. So if, let's say if the contract has a contract path, then we're going to have an else. So the else statement is gonna be another button just like this one, but this one is gonna be upload. So file plus. I think something like that. And then it's gonna be secondary. Okay, so over here we can do file. Yes, I did it. File plus. What the hell? FA file plus. What the hell? Oh, this is a pro icon. Oh, never mind. Free. Only on free. Let's do file PDF instead of file plus. Then we'll say print contract. Okay, we can't even say print contract. Let's say add new contract. Add signed contract. Okay. So if I hover over this, add signed contract. That's just like that. Now this tooltip, problem about it is that it's not edited. Like, let's just do tooltip, for example. I'm not able to type today. I don't know what's going on. Where's my phone? Oh. Great. So these are the tooltips that I want. Those are the tooltips that I want. The ones that look like this. Okay, so what we're gonna do instead, just gonna go to JS, update.js, gonna enable that. Let's see if it works. Nope. Nothing, absolutely nothing. Okay, so then this next one is gonna be view contract. Okay, so show contract. This next one is going to be edit contract, and then this next one is gonna be terminate contract. Okay, so now I can do PMFS. Let's see what happens next. So you can see column not found, unknown column amount KES. So we'll go to contract seeder and then change this to salary KES. Okay, refresh, login. Yep, You can see 43, 20, 29, 27, 23, 18, 27, 32, 37, 49, etc, etc. So I want to be able to click on this button, and then it does a PDF of all the details that come in. So I'm going to do Laravel PDF. Some PDF wrapper for Laravel. So composer require Laravel.pdf. Okay. So I'm gonna do this. And install these packages. I don't know if this .pdf is the best package for HTML to PDF, to be honest. Oh, we'll see. We'll see. We shall see. Okay, there's something I need to do. So I need to go to app. No, I need to go to bootstrap app.php, right? And I do app. Right, is it? Let's see. No, this is it. It's taking time to generate optimized.load files, man. Like, I don't understand what's going on PHP. Yep, there we go. Let's do this, yeah? Let's change the tracks, please. JPB. Let's go. Okay, so this is how we go about this. So you can create a new PDF instance and load a HTML string file of your name. You can save it to a file or stream. Let's try. PDF stream. Okay, so let's see. Let's try this one. Okay, this one is using Lumen. Let's just use this one. But no, because if we're returning app, then we can actually register it here, just the same way these ones have registered it. So let's say app. Register. And then I look for the one that is being provided by that. Okay, then let's do this. Barry VDH, right? Barry VDH. Let's do this. Let's just copy it. Don't know why I'm wasting time typing all these things. Okay, I think that's it. Stop it. Okay, so now let's enable the home page for a while. I'm gonna go to routes. I'm going to do route get test PDF, and then I'm gonna do a function. And this function will return PDF stream. But this one will return after we've called the functions, a few functions here inside. So I'm going to say PDF is equal to PDF, which is going to come in from DOM PDF. I'm gonna copy this, put it up here, save it, use it here. I'm gonna say PDF load view. Oops, load view. And then I'm gonna do this layouts.app, and then no data whatsoever. Let's do it. So there's a fatal error. This config does not exist. So we have an error thrown from where? That was weird. Let's try this now. And define variable slot. So here we're going to put in data in a slot. So maybe look at that. So it might have actually worked, but it refused. How about this test PDF? And then we create that test PDF inside. So the view test PDF not found. Let's find it. Let's create one here. As you can see, things are looking good. Do I remember where I used to save? There's a PDF that I crafted out and saved it. I think it was in TechChess. An HTML file. Either that or it's in Vapor, just Vapor. If it's not, then I've lost a lot of documents. Because this is going to help me generate like all my. It's going to help me generate all my invoices and all that stuff. Yeah, this doesn't work. This is all PDF. Oh, there's something that's not showing here. It's the extensions. Yeah, that's what's problems. That's the problem. Oh no, where did I save that? Let me check GitHub. I should check GitHub, because it should be somewhere here. I should have probably saved it. Policy, navigation, layout. Guest docs. This is it. Oh yes, this is it. Excellent. Find variable title. So we need to pass in some few variables inside data, which is good. This is good progress. Document. And the document is going to be what? Invoice. No, contract. Document number, maybe 1. So document number, doc now. Maybe 1. And then we go to the next thing, which will be date. It will be client name. This time I put something like this is client name, client phone, and then this one becomes +2547 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. Save. What's next? Address. This one you can use faker. Faker is equal to factory. Now this one you can do phone, client phone, we've done. Address is what we need to do next. I love using faker because it's very instant. Like so. What's next? So needs to be saved. Client CT. Country. Amount. So this one will fake. We'll do a random. The minimum is 3. Maximum is 50. And then we multiply that number by 1000. Booking. So let's see. What else? What other items do we need to put? Fail to open stream. So this fopen has refused to fail to open stream. So now we need to do a Stack Overflow checkup on that stuff. No, it's actually refusing to do that with this. Let's study the error. Let's see. So those ones we can't do anything. So let's check context. Maybe something has not been found.
Make sure you tie up your legs. Hey, when I was down bad, boy, I got on my knees and I started to pray. Now I'm breaking bread with my young vet ways. He was a part of the gang. No, now he getting paid every single day. Yeah, I was hustling. I could turn an 8 to a 28. Let me show you buck 12, nigga. They can kiss my
Let's actually close these.
Rhyming is pivotal. Homie, the dash is digital, gas residual. Fire and smoke like I'm needing a ritual. You bet my cash is on. I hit the gas, I'm gone. Running my way. I've been stuck in my zone. I'm gonna blast them all. Sliding on faith. I've been finding my ways. Grinding for days. I've been out shining the hate. All of y'all wanted for praise. Stuck in a phase. Let it and turn it ablaze. Yeah. Homie, you don't want no race. Nah. Better to stick to your place. Yeah. Want it all, I gotta taste. You push on the pedal, now I gotta skate. Yeah. All I ever known. Put me on this throne. Pinnacle. Push my buttons and that motherfucker go. What you know. What you own. Push it and I zone. Sonic booms, fill the fucking room, run it till the tomb with my goons, smell the fucking fumes, y'all know what it do with the crew. When we
Let's go.
Y'all know better move, make it fast, ain't no second chance, coming for your ass, turn to ash, burning rubber now, better push the gas like. I did a dash, on my way to the bag, boy, you know I push the gas.
This kind of works. Let's see if this. Yeah, that kind of works as well. So let's just reverse. Then we remove the heads. So if we remove the head and refresh, it will reload everything. Look at that. So let's add the head and we see if we can remove anything here. Yeah, so it's the head. So let's remove this char set. I don't remove these or this or this. But let's see. If I remove this, this problem. So which one? Which one is it? Which one? Is it you? It is you. I found it. So it's this one which brings in Roboto. Right. Okay, so Roboto is the problem. Interesting. No, another big problem is the styling is not matching up. And I'd put font weight at 900, which is incredible. So let's see. You see this? Well, to open stream, no such directory. So, what kind of PDFs? Like, I need to find a contracts template maybe, or create one on my own. But anyway, this works. At least we know that if we go to employees, then we do contracts, maybe we add it into the admin links. Create a new employee. We have view employee contracts. So this will be employee contracts dot index, and then there'll be now I think I did something in the roots. You see employees contracts and employee contracts. Okay. want to click on this and it directs me to contract. So I'll go back to index and then you say view signed contract. It should be an A tag with a href. I'm gonna put JavaScript and I'm gonna void it. And then I'm going to say target blank. Now I'm gonna copy this. Show contract. This one should also be an A tag with the same ending. Alright, now there's something I've probably done. Yeah, that's what I had done. Ha 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 ha. Okay, so show contract. And then should it maybe lead me to test PDF. Something like that. Open. Yeah. So there's still that issue of this thing not opening up. There's something up. This font is not loading up. Okay, log one. I can do this. I can do jet application logo. And it will be xjet. Refresh. This thing about this is just pissing me off, really. I'm frustrated. This thing is not working the way I wanted it to. Well, the same. We'll edit it out. We'll customize it. Heck, we could even do away with body and then apply div perspective. And should work. Let's see if Bootstrap works here. If I come in here and say okay, let's see. See what happens here. Let's see. Still nothing. All these items. Anyway, it seems like this PDF is all good. Something like this. I don't know. I'll draft out a new PDF version. But that test PDF is done. I think we should have only 3 buttons as well. So there's one for if there's a contract part, then show contract. So I think I'll remove all this and then add that's okay. And this is employees active contract. So all these are just been listing active contracts, but we've not uploaded the signed ones. So over here on the header, we want to add a plus there. Which other area did we have that plus at the very top? I think it was administrators, right? Yeah. So list of administrators, which is admins, index. This card header. So let's go back to list of view employee contracts. Then go back to the header. Let's call like the max auto admin employees contract, employee contract, create, and then we're going to do, okay, we'll have done file plus over here. How about file PDF? I class FAS FA file PDF, and then we can do deflex here. All right, so that's it. So this one is edit contract, which is an A tag. So this one will take me to href, route, admin, employee contracts, edit. This other plus will take me to create. Okay, so this one is edit, and then the thing we're passing in is the contract ID. Okay. So if I click on this, I think this looks good. So over here, instead of doing for each contract as contract, I'll do an if. And if the contract is active, then that's when we do this. Bum 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 bum. Dum 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 dum. Let's enjoy these beats, people. Let's enjoy these beats. These beats are crazy. Proper. Let's go. It's proper. I think this is okay. It's now just a matter of creating. It will allow me to go back to creating this file. How do we create employee contracts? So we start with public contract. It should be contract. Like so. And then there'll be a function here. This function we'll call mount. And then we'll say this contract. Protected rules. Let's begin there. Okay, there's a flow that I'm getting from here. So there's a place detail ID. There's a designation. No, designation not really. Okay, so let's look at the contracts table and then we look at the details. So you can see the designation ID is there, but then contracts, I wouldn't expect that we put a designation here because we've already put the designation inside their details. Unless you remove it from either employees details or you remove it from the contracts. I think in terms of the employees details, I will remove it from here. Better. So contract designation ID. But then no. No, I think we'll remove it from here. I think we'll remove it from the contracts because we already finished with the employees side of things. If we need to edit it, we'll just edit it. Yeah, we'll remove it from here. This one I'll leave null, so salary, employment type, and employees details. Great. Let's go. So I imagine that this employee probably has an active contract. Let's see. So before we save, so this contract actually, before we save this contract, and then we'll take a look at the employee that is there. There's something with the employees details. they have a contract. So if they have many contracts, right? So if they have even one has active contract, then we have to terminate the active contract. So there's going to be a function that we're gonna add here inside contracts. It's going to call terminate. So public function terminate. And then what we're going to do is I'm going to say this. Can we save currently? So we can say this end date is equal to carbon now to date string, and then we can say this save, and then I think that's it. So it's going to be has underscore active underscore contract. Let's look at it. Yeah, has active contract attribute. So it has active contract. This then I'll do a for each loop on the contracts that he has. I'll just do cont though so that we don't confuse, and then we'll just call the function cont terminate. Let's say terminate all. Mm-mm. Yeah, I think I'll leave it like this. Now, let's just look at the model functions, how the delete looks like. Function delete, so this merge attributes from cached. So if this is null, this get key name, throw the primary key defined, this exists, what. Okay, so that's exactly what's gonna happen. So let's try it out. Gotta take this to the side. Then I'm going to X slots. Okay. ¿Cómo está? This is how you're going to employ. It's working. It's good. It's good. It's good. It's good. It's good. So now I'm gonna remove this. I'm gonna do add error. Talk about hard work. Want it to be at the end of the card body so that we can btn dark the text uppercase, and then I say where click save, and then over here I'll just say save. Boom, it works. So next is salary, right? Okay, so salary it'll be dot column md4 dot column 6 and then input will be here, it will be salary per employment terms. Enter year salary. This will be number. Label 4. And then this one now, at this point, like we said, salary, yes, gross, it's a gross, and then I'll small this, and then we'll put this in brackets. And then class text muted. So now I'm creating a contract. Okay, so for these ones, we'll check if the employee has an active contract. So if and then I'll say employee has active contract, and then you say disabled. So only Daniel has one, Tina Dutch has one, Michaela Bartoletti has one. Yeah. Wow, this system has become big, man. This system has become quite the big one. To the point where I've even started coding very silently. Like, I'm already now starting to deal with the employees' contracts, and I think this can already suffice. So select which employee. This one, the appointment date will be on October 3rd. Expiry will be maybe a year from now. 2023 October 3rd, and then gross salary maybe 45,000. And save. Oh yes, wow, look at that. Wire model. Something I should have added. This one will be contract, employees detail ID. And this one will be employment type ID. And then these ones also need wire model. Start date, end date, and then salary KS. Okay, let's begin. But Bosco, in the next one, I'm gonna put you on fixed term employment. Appointment will be from 4th to 2023, same time. Gross salary, we'll put you at 65,000. Save. We said we were going to remove it from employees contract, so we haven't even I see what has happened. So you can see employees contracts, employees detail ID in where clause.
running and running. To keep it 100, it's all that I wanted, but lately I don't get the stomach. The higher the summit, the harder the plummet. They know me all over this planet. I'm just a man and I can't understand it. Proud that I win and I did it myself. Probably wouldn't if I got the help. Hearing subliminals all on myself. Feel like I'm breaking, I'm falling to hell. Told me I'm sick and I tell her, oh well. Rather be dead than to know that I failed. Live for the chase, life is a race. I'm out of space, I'ma get on my face. I got a taste, well the whole plate. Finna get laced if you step out of place. Like first off, you don't
Yo, what's going on? What happened here? Okay, let's get context.
Never really know when you're gonna go. Why you gotta put another foot in front of yours? Bury them toes, carry them close. I was never one to care about my mentos. I was like froze, now I'm on floor. Give me that smoke, but I can't get high. We do the most, here to inspire. Doing what I'm supposed, but I can't get tired. Run for your life every night. See in the dark, blind by the light. I got the spark, I got the pipes. All of my arts coming to life. Had to face my fears while I chase my peers, and I found my spot. About time that I found myself. I've been out here walking that walk. Like first off, you don't run nothing. All talking, your team bluffing. My squad, we all dream crush it. We ain't rushing, no discussion. All I know is I was made for this, paid for this, yeah, slave for this. Been down and I'ma get it right, dead on sight. Like first off, you don't run nothing. All talking, your team bluffing. My squad, we all dream crush it. We ain't rushing, no discussion. All I know is I was made for this, paid for this, yeah, slave for this. Been down and I'ma get it right, dead on sight. Like
Oh, this is the problem. It's in the contract CEDA. Okay, if it's in the contract CEDA, this part here, designation ID. Look at that. Grabs and concentration. Goodness, I need to finish this today. Look at that. Designation ID doesn't have a default value. I didn't put any designation ID here. Great. Begin. In your bag. So select it employee and stick on now. Let's say property contracts not found on component. Okay, so property contracts not found in components. This one. From Monaco. Must not be accessed before initialization. Look at that. Okay, so I need to come out, fix them, appointment dates, and then expiry date, then gross salary, bang. Attempt to read has property has active contract or null. What you can do instead, you can say employees detail find and then has active contract, then boom. So let's try it. Let's do permanent. Okay, now going back to index, we need to sort this out. Order by ID, descending, get. Okay. Now I need to change also the employment terms, because employment types should only be 2. Now I have to remove this last one, this permanent one. So now remuneration, you can do it like an index. So if it's like this, if it's like the casual, this will be per day. So casual is the first one, and then if it is, so I'll come and do a small and I'll come and say if I'll do an if else if wow, if contract employment type ID is equal to 1, then okay, since there are only 2, Since there are only 2, then this one will be per day. Else per month. Let's do it. Let's do it. All right. I think that's pretty much everything there is to do it now. Settling it down for contracts. So the create part of things will be copied, all of it, and put in the edit. Now inside the edit, we're going to do some few things such as disabling the select. Alright, and then in the edit bit of things, I am going to go back to create, copy everything except for the render function. Go to edit, paste them, and then import the classes that are necessary. Yeah, this one necessary class. And then inside here I'm going to do employee find ID. ID comes in through mount. Look at that, and they can change this, which is good. This can be changed. This can be changed, the gross salary and everything if I hit save. Alright, so edit and create and index work. So now to show, these ones are views that I will work on later. But the main functionalities of CRUD in terms of contracts works. And then we'll have a place to upload. We should have a place to upload the contract as well. So there's some things I'll add as a feature tomorrow. I think I've overexploited the time and I have not done much today. I will say to it that tomorrow will be a better production quality in terms of like tutorials and stuff. I've been stuck so many times, I'm tired. But all in all, we've made lots and lots and lots of progress, and then later on we will indeed proof the UI so that we can be able to have seamless transactions whatsoever. Other than that, ladies and gentlemen, I will see you guys tomorrow. 7:30 to 12 is the time that we'll be streaming, and I will catch you guys on the next one. 7:30 p.m. to 12 a.m. East African time, that's GMT +3. Will catch me on, and we will be going even much faster than what I've been able to do right now. We'll want to complete 3 more modules, and then we'll be able to structure them out accordingly in terms of analysis and the data that we can be able to gather when it comes to dealing with this hotel or whatever. that we're building this for. So ladies and gentlemen, I will see you guys in the next one. Take care and God bless.
Getting